Our daily burst of joy today is taken from Galatians 2 verse 20, and it says, I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Now, this is a reference to when a person understands that Jesus is their Savior, that he is the one who took the penalty of their sins for them and died on the cross. Yes, he was crucified on the cross to pay the penalty of your sin and mine. And he did that because he loved us. He loved us and gave himself for us. And when we come to the realization by faith, we accept this as a gift from God, that he sent his son Jesus to die on the cross for us. And we accept that by faith, that we understand that truth and that we have a need for a Savior. Then we imagine this in our minds that, yes, we now visualize that we went to the cross with Jesus and was crucified to our old self. In other words, we went on the cross with Jesus. We just visualize that we died of our old self, our old life, our old nature, and now we're created into a new identity with Christ living within us by his Spirit. And now we have all the power, the supernatural divine power that only comes from him. And now we live our life in him and through him. He indwells us through his Spirit. And now we're empowered to do whatever we need to do in this life. So that is what this verse is talking about, that we no longer live for ourselves. We die to our old fleshly ways, and we live by his Spirit's power within, so that we can start manifesting his fruit. He transforms our character and our will and our desires to match his. And it's just such a beautiful life, because we were created to know him. We were created to be like him. And when we accept him as our Savior by faith, then again, he lives in us and we live in him, and we live life through him. And our old self goes into la la land, and now we have a new life with him. So make today be the day that you accept Jesus as your Savior. God bless you.